It's just another day aboard Kerbinity Station for Jebediah Kerman, waking up and taking photos to put on his Twitter account like so. However, little does Jebediah know that today is going to be the day that he has to abandon the station. He gets warning lights all over his navball, and so EVAs to inspect the dangers. Floating free, he tries to spot signs of potential debris within the area that could perhaps endanger the station and thus force him to evacuate. Looking around, he doesn't seem to see anything until, alas, in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen right now, the lower stage of a launch vehicle, as yet unnamed, which means he has no choice but to abandon the station. To do this, he must use the Kerbal space program's most feared form of escape. That is, of course, the Koose, spelt as in K-O-O-S-E, which is, of course, Kerbal out of orbit safely and easily. It's nothing more than a couple of RCS thrusters, a heat shield, a seat, and a parachute to make sure that, well, two parachutes in this case, to make sure Jebediah doesn't die, Vladimir Komarov style, coming home from low Kerbin orbit here. And so he tries to deorbit his spacecraft to comedic effect, and it does indeed take a very long time. So guys, welcome back. Finally, it's took me a long time to get into this actual part of the episode here, but welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since I've posted, but again, I made my points for that clear in the last episode of whatever it was I was doing of the Kerbal Space Program. Welcome back to another 1.1 video. There have been several sort of adjustments to the pre-release version since the last time I recorded, some of which I will be showing a bit later on in this video, because I do have more than just this mission that I want to cover in this episode. And so I wanted to have a bit of fun today and sort of do this based on something that was in real life, or at least considered in real life anyway. This, as I said to begin with, is called the Koose, the Kerbal out of orbit safely and easily. This is of course based on the Moose concept that was derived, I think, during the 1960s, which of course obviously stands for man out of orbit safely and easily, or swiftly and easily, one of the two. Basically what it was is that I think it was designed for either the Mercury or Gemini capsules, where if an emergency were to occur in space, the astronauts would eject from the capsule, they would fire a small rocket engine, they'd get themselves into this little plastic bag, basically, and they'd fire a little rocket engine, this little hypergolic thruster that was on the outside of the bag in order to deorbit themselves. Then what they would do is they would fill this bag with foam, and so it would become rigid. So they would basically be inside of a cushion for a few hours or so. And then they'd have a heat shield, which was about 1/4 of an inch thick, full of ablative material, to protect them from re-entry to the atmosphere. So probably pretty terrifying stuff. After that, of course, they would have a parachute that they would deploy, and they would splash down in the ocean ready to be recovered, because obviously this bag is plastic and so it would be water resistant and everything. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to try and replicate this in Kerbal Space Program. Obviously the thing that I've made here is a lot more complex than what would be going on in real life. It's got a lot more sort of equipment on it and everything. You can see the two monopropellant thrusters here. This is when I really wish I could have installed tweak scale to sort of make those things smaller, because it does kind of look out of place. But I think it does look kind of cool nonetheless, and it's a very JEB way of escaping a station, personally. JETPACK JEB. Yes, JETPACK JEB. Even though this really isn't a jetpack, and if you used it as a jetpack, you would probably die a death of horribleness. It would be terrible. But you can see here, re-entry is just fine, really. There's not really much of a problem. I was getting a bit concerned that perhaps the heat would perhaps sort of conduct through to Jeb's little command seat there, and perhaps roast him to death in a plasma ball of fire and horrible stuff. But in the end, it turns out we were just fine. It was just like any other normal capsule re-entry, and we get quite a nice sunrise as we do come down, which you will see here. So I wanted to make this video today just to sort of say to you guys, thank you, really, because we are coming up on this channel at nearly 1,500 subscribers. Now, that is a big milestone for me because it means we're halfway to 10,000. Callum, do your basic maths, for goodness sake. I'm halfway to 2,000. Yeah, that's right. I'm not near there to 10,000 yet. I'm being optimistic, okay. But for 1,500 subscribers, I want to do another Q&A sort of thing. So if you can, leave your questions in the comment section down below. They can be KSP related. Ask me anything, basically. I'm really not bothered, and I'll answer some of the best questions, or as many as I can, in an episode when we actually do reach 1,500 subscribers. So I think we're only 25 or so away now. So leave your questions in the comments down below, because I do want to know what you guys want to hear about me. So do go ahead and do that. But you can see here we've ditched the heat shield now, and we've landed. Yes, so on to a bit of 1.1 news now, which I think you guys will like very much because it is of course a part redesign. Yes, all new for 1.1, the Mark II inline cockpit has gotten a massive pork jet overhaul. Ah no, this goes beyond the new wraparound windscreen. This newfound beauty is more than just skin deep. Let's take a look inside, shall we? With a brand new, sleek, sexy, tandem interior, this cockpit really lives up to its inline namesake. The pilot sat up front gets a crystal clear panoramic view of the skies or stars that are in front of him. Never mind above and below them, Kerbals don't even look where they're going when they're docking anyways. Promise! The instrument panel, while basic, is designed to be JEB and Danny proof for up to maybe a month. That's at least what our engineers tell us anyway. But the best view in the house is saved for the flight engineer with his 2 tiny portholes. Steve, I thought you said you were going to put more views in the flight engineer. What do you mean KSC cut your budget? Oh, idiot, swear to God. Anyway, you of course have the best seats in the house by looking at the back of JEB's head. Oh, and there's a docking window or something. Sorry, I lost track of the clip because I was shouting at Steve for not putting portholes in. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, guys, I also forgot to add this clip in at the end of last week's episode, so it's a little bit of a glitch, so enjoy it. Yes, I found a bug in KSP. What the f is going on here? Oh my god, what's going on? Let's have a look at the map. Okay, everything in the map view is fine. What's going on here? Everything's like chopped off. Let's try and launch. Okay, let's try this. Oh shit! Wow! Quickly, stage! Stage, save the rocket! Go to space! No, this way. No, no, this way! Right yourself! No! Oh my god, no! Okay. Deploy the fairing. Quick, 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 quick. Deploy, deploy. No, no. Come back, come back. Yes, there we go. Oh, bugger. Spam spacebar. Save the space probe. There we go. Oh, there we go. We saved it. Yay! Oh wow, this was just amazing. I need to put stability on. Wow, this was just KSP, everybody. Oh god, this is brilliant. This is the most beautiful KSP 1.1. It's the most gorgeous thing ever. Let's see what happens when I time accelerate to the ground here. Let's see what happens. Well, we touched down perfectly. I so I let go. Oh no! Ah, well that was. Oh, look at it! Look at this thing! Look at it! What's going on here? Look at it! Big patchy mess. Look at it! Look at it! So there you go. I'm sorry this video was kind of like 3 videos in one. I just really wanted to show you guys those things and get it all out in one video. Just so you guys could see what I wanted you guys to see. Like I say, leave your questions down below. This was a lot of stuff to cram into one video, I know. But if you did like it, please do hit the like button. If you disliked it, obviously hit the dislike button. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Remember to like and subscribe for more. My name is Bradders. And as always, peace out.